Alright, what's up guys? Goal of this video is to show how to import other scenes from other games into one game in Unity and set up a system where as soon as you collect 3 pickups or more in one scene, it opens up the scene of another game. I was having a few issues with this that it looks like were caused by the new version of Unity. Right now I'm on 2018.2, so I'm going to show the workaround for that, but I might, depending on if you're not on this version, my method might not work verbatim, but it still would work. You just might need to change the workaround that I do, and I might need to make a new video if I ever update Unity. So right now I've got 2 projects. This Greek scene that I was working with in the last tutorial, and if I am also bearing in mind using the M player controller. I had a link to that in the last tutorial. I'm still using it. I can relink it in the description for this video. So if I go to Open Project, I have a second project that I want to create as a level 2 for this Greek scene. Before I do that, quick note about scenes is that for this technique, your scenes need to be named specifically. By default, when you create a new project in Unity, it titles your scene sample scene. So if you are still named sample scene, right now mine's named Greek scene. I can right click on this. I have that's the one I have open. I can right click on that and rename it. And that actually renames the actual file extension. So your scenes should have unique names, because if you're trying to tell sample scene to open sample scene, it's going to get confused. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my project that I want to use as my second level, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to export that and then import it to Greece. So I'm going to open Hades and have that be a level 2. I was using Star Wars assets because that's what I had, and I was trying to put together a quick video. So once this opens, I'm going to show you how to export a scene. Cool, boom, here it is. Again, my scene is not sample scene, it is Hades. And in here, I've also got a first-person controller that's also got the M character controller script on it. Or this one doesn't, but this will be my last level. If you're adding more levels on, you should also add that M player controller script on. But what I'm going to do is in Assets, I'm going to find the scene that I have open. I'm going to right-click it, Export Package. I can see what all I'm exporting, including that scene, Hades.unity, and then any necessary assets. So that really just includes different terrain textures and all that. I'm going to export. Choose where to export it to. I'm going to hit that down arrow. For now, because I'm making this tutorial quick, I'm going to put it on my desktop. My desktop's a mess. I'm going to say Hades scene. And it just saved a Hades scene.unity package to my desktop. I think my next tutorial is going to be file management and cleaning stuff up, because that is much needed. So I'm going to reopen my Greek scene project. And then I'm going to import that scene into my Ancient Greece project. Now, the problem that I was having with this version of Unity is that anytime I imported a new scene to a project, it was like overwriting the scene that I already had in there. I was looking online and it looked like that was a common problem with 2018.2, and I'll show you the workaround here in a second. So, as I was saying, if I were to import that right now, it was trying to overwrite Greek scene with my Hades scene, and I didn't want that to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold Alt and drag it to create a duplicate. And I've got Greek scene, and then if it actually duplicated it, hold Alt, drag. Might need to load for a second. I just duplicate it here. I need to create a duplicate of this scene in this folder. Come on, buddy. There it is. So I've got Greek scene and Greek scene 1. That way, if Greek scene gets overwritten, I still have a backup. So I am going to, in my assets folder, right-click, import package, custom package, and I'm going to import that Hades Unity package that I just exported. This guy. And it's going to bring up a window of asking what I want to import. Now, because I was using a lot of the same objects, the same scripts and stuff like that, it recognizes that I don't need duplicates of those. But if you see here, you see what I was talking about. That is trying to import this scene as Greek scene, even though it's the Hades one, which is why I made the duplicate. So just know that if you're working in 2018.2. Other than that, it looks like I already have most of what I needed, so I'm going to import. I'm using mostly standard assets. And because it overwrote it, I need to reload this scene. So Greek scene is now Hades, so I'm going to rename that. To rename, again, you can right-click on the file and hit rename, or you can just click on a file and hit the Enter or Return key on your keyboard. So let's name this Hades scene, and then let's just rename Greek scene 1 to Greek scene. So I'm going to double-click Greek scene. Now I have 2 scenes in one project. Cool, easy, no big deal. If I go to File, Build Settings, I see right now I have Hades scene and just that as scenes in build. I'm going to go ahead and add open scenes. And what I see now is that each scene has like a number associated with it. Because I had Hades open first, it comes into scene 0. And then Greek scene is currently 1. These are important for my script. So if I have my Greek scene open, I click on my first person controller, and I open up this M controller, or the M player controller script. Inside that script is a code, if it opens, is a code that says, right down here, if the count of the pickups equals 3, which we set up last time, if the count equals 3, you can change this number if you have more pickups, then it's going to load scene 3. It's not going to load scene 3 for me. I saw that I wanted to load Hades, and Hades was scene 0. So I'm going to replace 3 with 0. I'm going to Command S to save the script. And this is what you do with your next scenes, right? If you were adding more than 2, you would see that your next scene would come in as scene 2, like the number would be 2. The next one would be 3. So you can add this player controller script and edit it for every new scene or new level that you want in your game. So I hit Command S to save. I'm going to go ahead and close that. And if it worked, when I hit play on this scene and I pick up those 3 lightsabers, those 3 pickups that I have, as soon as I have 3, as soon as the count equals 3, it's going to try to open up my other scene. So boom, there's 1. Ignore the frame rate, ignore how slow my computer's running right now. And there we go. Boom, opened up my next scene. So if I wanted to keep pushing this, I would add pickups to this scene. I would actually make it look nice. I would add pickups to this scene. I would tag it accordingly. I would add that M player controller script on, and then this scene's M player controller script would say, hey, load scene 2 when it's done. And at scene 2 would be whatever my next level is. So again, make sure to duplicate that scene before you import a new scene. Make sure that the script, all the text is correct. Make sure the numbers are correct, that the numbers, how many pickups you want to be complete. And that's basically it. Thank you for watching. This video might get updated in the future as Unity updates or as I update my own version of Unity, but for now, this is what we are doing in class. Thanks for watching.